When I was a kid, we black kids we used to make fun of those who had darker skin than us. I mean, look at me, look at my skin color. I'm black, right? But yeah, it's kind of a normal thing growing up here. But then it's actually crazy because as you grow older, as I grew older, after I learned a lot, read a lot, and watched a lot, I literally just realized that that's just stupid because if a white person was criticizing someone with dark skin, then it was going to be like a really, really big problem because it will be tagged as racism. But then because it's coming from a fellow black person, then it's not, then it's being taken as can't you take a joke and all that kind of stuff. But like, what do you mean, can't you take a joke? Because I don't think it should be a joke because it was coming from someone with lighter skin. It wouldn't be sound like, can't you take a joke? Because it would just quickly be tagged as racism. Anyways, eventually, as time went on for me, I suddenly started to feel guilty because of the things I learned as I grew older. Anytime that sort of thought comes to my head, I feel really guilty about it. It's not a good thought, actually. I mean, I literally just had to feel guilty because um, imagine a white dude looking at me and then just because I'm darker than he is, then he criticizes me for it. That doesn't sit right? And I think like, but if it's a black person doing it, it's not seen as a problem. It's seen as a joke. But white person racism, and I don't think every white person is racist, but I do think that this is actually one of the problems we have because I think we are not united as blacks and we are not united as Africans. Because if we were, then nobody will be able to come into our household and be able to exploit the things we have. They are just tapping from already damaged relationships. We have a really damaged and complicated relationship in Africa, and I think we need to do better because I think it will really help if we are united. I think it really will. I don't know. This is just my thoughts and opinion. Fun part is there are still a lot of people who are doing what I said at the beginning, laughing at people who are darker skin than them. It's okay from a kid, I think, but I think as you grow older, you really need to learn a lot more and do better because, yeah, when I was a kid, I didn't know what I was doing, but now I do know what I'm doing. And yeah, I've learned a lot and I've actually learned to see it as a bad thing and not a joke, and as guilty because I feel like nobody should be criticized just because of their race and skin color. Nah.